What's up, everybody? Doing a super late stream. Um, I got distracted with several different things. So I was going to start at 1 a.m., but here I am. Me and Blindside were looking at cards again. I had to make some food, but the air fryer was dirty, so I had to wash it out. My neck was also acting up, so I had to do some stretches. um, I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to put that here. Actually, I'll just move it into position. That would make more sense. Just kind of keep it similar in design. Alright, and then this. Extrude the hand from it. See what part bends. This is just the knuckles and the thumb. Gotta get up early tomorrow. See, 7 hours of sleep, hopefully. I definitely gotta do Godot tomorrow. I did not do it today. I'll do that when I eat breakfast or something. um, sorry, I'm getting distracted by my phone. I'm trying to set something up on it. Oh my god, my neck. ModTyrant's. Hair attack. Fuck. This fucking phone. Oh god damn. Fucking, why is the YouTube phone so bad? Wow. There we go, that's pretty good. Should have loop cut that first. And the problem here is they're all different sizes, which is annoying. They're gonna fix that. You see, I hate doing it this way. It sucks. I hate doing it that way. It's garbage. I don't know how people do it. What I like to do, I like to delete everything. And I make the fingers separate and then I attach them. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even need to do this because I don't want it to be painted. So it needs to be mechanical. I don't want it to be I'll leave that there for now. I don't know why it's not okay. Ow, god damn. Ow. Bitch. Veggie. Put these up so the cat don't eat them. So he will eat my headphones. Oh, you stupid fucking toilet paper. Yeah, toilet paper is just a gravity shithead. Always falling over. Oh, what's up, Spears? I didn't think anybody's gonna be on this late. I'm probably just quieter than no. I'm probably whispering. It's late. I know what that's like. That's what mine was. That's what mine used to be. I fixed it now, or at least I'll find out Thursday. Yeah, focusing's a pain in the ass. You gotta try. For me, I just try all sorts of different things. Streaming is one of the main ones. I don't know why it helps me focus when I stream. I can't explain it. It just does. I like flick. It flips a switch in my head. I don't know why. Oh, that's good. I mean, not the stressful part, but finding something to help calm you down, that's always a good thing. Yeah, focusing's a bitch. Yeah, I mean, For some people, it's natural. They have an inclination to focus, like locking in is just something that they do. And I think that's more like neurotypical people. Um, but people with like ADHD, autism, Asperger's, which I don't even know if I'm allowed to use that word anymore. Like neurodivergent, basically. We have a harder time. We have a harder time focusing. I've tried all sorts of different tricks. I tried music. I tried shit in the background, which sometimes works. Uh, oof. I think I'm positive I'm on the spectrum. I just don't. I might have some form of ADHD, but I don't think it's like full blown ADHD. Because I'm a mega Captain Obvious. I can't help it. I just say things. I feel like the need to explain things. I don't know why. That could just be a nature thing. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I do know some people take offense to it, especially if they don't know who you are. I might do it on accident, right? But they might not understand, like they take it the wrong way. Like they might think I think they're stupid because I will sometimes explain shit that does not need to be explained. I'm working on it. Alright, so I want these to bend like a little bit, not a lot. Like, there's almost no. Actually, it's just the main joint. All these other ones can just link up. Well, that's good to know, as I wasn't trying to sound condescending. That's my intention. That's true. Different people take things differently. That is very true. My brain turned off. Oh, I remember now. So we need this to bend 90 degrees. So the design needs to take that into account. Since this is a robot, it's metal, so it needs clearance for the move that it's doing. That's fine. It doesn't need to go that high because it would realistically break. It has no need to go that high. So this is a retro game. I gotta remember that. I keep wanting to add extra detail that should not be doing. Like if I extrude this and make it like sit in there, that's overkill on so many levels. Because the game is, first of all, it's third person. You'll never see it. This is how far away you'll be. You know, I would be okay, like if it was a squishy robot body, I'd be okay with that. Transfer my brain and consciousness to an easily repaired body. That'd be kind of cool. I prefer to have like a dragon lizard body, but whatever. I mean, you could put a bunch of extra detail there if you want, but I think it just depends on how realistic you're going. Some games, they go like hyper, super realistic. Yeah, shapeshifter, that'd be dope. Oh my god. I would love to do that. That'd be amazing. Yeah, if I had superpowers, shapeshifter, 100%. I wouldn't even use it properly. I just pick like one form and that's it. Okay, that's why I moved that back, because it's all like glitchy. I guess I could cut it. I could triangulate it actually. That'd try to fix it. That is not how I wanted that to do that. I'll just do, yeah, we're just gonna have to do it manually. I mean, that makes sense. That would be like, it'd be a new form of expression for people. If that were real. That'd be no different than like changing clothes. Although I think, like, legally speaking, like, identification would be a nightmare, though. Like, I don't even know how that would work. I can actually pull this in more. This doesn't need to be that far. That's true. I would hope that if like in that hypothetical with those powers, I would hope that society would be different by then. Because that's kind of sad otherwise. The fingers are done. I gotta make a separate one for the thumb, and I gotta adjust the sizes. But I need ball socket. Which I might be able to just cheat and use this cube here. Nah. Camera. Yeah, it needs to be. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do it one step. It's just that way. Oh my god, my accuracy. I can't believe I beat that boss earlier. That was crazy. It was pretty dope. The cool part is I get to play the game again. Yay! I get to play the game normally. I hate getting stuck on boss fights. It's annoying. Cheat. Yo, thank you. I try. There we go. I actually kind of want this one higher. That looks kind of cool. They're like segmented. Oh my god, I get so excited when I beat it because it's like, yes, I get to go to another area, do things, finally, freedom. It's like freedom. It's wonderful. I love it. And there we go, long, spindly, skeletal things. Now I'm just gonna add the socket holes. I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna copy these over. Put one here. Two, three, four. Actually, should measure the distance. Negative D, negative D, D, negative D. Perfect. This one doesn't matter, just put it right here somewhere, I guess. Oh, this hand is looking really nice. I forgot to double check the bend on this. Ah, shit. Shit. Ah, nuts. Hang on, I screwed up. Actually, I will move this first. Then we can move this. Yeah, the mesh was clipping. I had to fix that. Make it look more realistic. If this were a higher poly game, I would do like the sockets and stuff, but I'm not. For the fingers, they're just going to get a texture to make it look like it's a socket, but it's not actually a socket. Yeah, the textures are going to be doing most of the work. There we go, that's done. I can also make this look different. Just for funsies, give it a different shape. That looks cool. Oh, I should UV unwrap this first. I guess I'm gonna make the socket stuff real quick, I guess. So I'll go there. Yeah, exactly. Go here, here, here. I may need an extra loop cut. No, I don't. They're sockets. I don't even need the knuckles. It doesn't need any. I could make knuckles for like aesthetic reasons. I'll see what that looks like. Hang on, what would that look like? This is kind of a waste of data though. Yeah, I mean, we don't need that's not necessary. That's just a waste of data. I think what I can do is I could just give it a ridge. This. Make it just look a little more interesting, I guess. These sockets, I want these to be square. Um, yeah, doing retro games is kind of like you got to pick your battles. Like, what do you want to save resources on? I mean, nowadays you don't have to, unless you're trying to appeal to like everybody, like for like people who have potatoes and stuff like that, potato computers. But if you're just going like, I don't want to say mainstream, but you just want to make a crazy game, but it looks retro, you could do that. Like optimizing is not a requirement anymore. Optimizing used to be an industry requirement because computers couldn't, like most computers couldn't play games. Nowadays, computers can play anything. Just about any computer can play a game. My cell phone is better than some of the computers I've had in my lifetime, which is kind of crazy. I gotta mark these seams. Yeah, it's crazy. Technology's crazy. It's super weird. I should. Oh, ow. My toe, why does that hurt? Oh, that's not arthritis. Oh, ouchies, ouchies. I'll be right back. Oh. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I think it's sore because I compensate. I limp on my right foot. So my left foot has to compensate for it. Yeah. I just had to wash my hands. I get stinky. I touched my stinky socks. So I had to wash my hands. Alright, that should be the whole finger. Flap, flap, peel it like a potato. Flap, flap, peel it like a potato. Oops. Celebrate. It looks, yeah, right. Yeah. Ah. I think my neck is getting better, but I just gotta keep. I gotta keep a better posture. I should keep working on that. Switching pillows was the best decision I ever made. I need to check the weather real quick. Alright, alright. Thursday is gonna be an easy day. Well, I don't know about the one I bought. Um, the one I bought is a thin pillow because I can't use regular sized pillows anymore. But it's only so much it can be compressed because of how thin it is. Yeah, a regular sized pillow would push my neck into a really bad position, and I would wake up in agony. So I couldn't use those. I couldn't use those anymore. I've had this thing for a while now. I mean, it's more than paid for itself. If it ever gets ruined, it's so cheap I get another one. I don't have to wake up till 12 o'clock. Oh my god. That's going to be such a game changer. Yeah, all my big pillows, because I got a big old heavy head. Uh, it they would get squished, and I'd have to fluff them all the time. I'd constantly have to fluff them. Um, I don't have to do that with a thin pillow, which is pretty cool. I can just lay down. I don't think I fluffed it once. I think it's the same material. It's just a solid block of that material instead of, because the last foam pillow I bought had like chunks of foam in it because it was like a fancy pillow. But the one I got, it feels like just one solid block. Yeah, my mom, she used to call me Boulder Head when I was a little baby. When I was a little kid. Yeah, that's done. Yeah, my parents are weird. Not on the greatest terms. Like 90. What the heck? Oh no. Hopefully that didn't merge. Never good. Then I can stick it over here somewhere. I mean, it's not your fault. They did what they could do with what they knew. I guess. Well, that don't seem right. Oh no, yeah, that is right. I forgot I was gonna do that. Okay, no, that's right. Some more room to that. That should be enough room. I know, I can't help it. I know what you mean. It's just I don't want you to feel bad for me. That's so when I say that, I just don't want you to feel bad for me. That was kind of cool. How do I line this up? Is it just this piece? I don't know. I'm weird. That's just how I was raised up. I was raised like you gotta be tough, kinda. Or rather, you like, I don't know. Because it was weird. Not everybody had to be tough. Just certain people had to be tough. Thank you. I'm trying over here. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Why is this not scaling? No! We're going to... Oh no, there we go. Jesus Christ, this is a mess. That's it. That's it. That's it. Hopefully this just fits in there nicely. Alright, let's just give this a little test run. It don't have to be 100% accurate. So, yeah, I had a weird upbringing, so like, everybody on my dad's side is like right wing, and my dad is right wing as well. My mom just kind of goes along with it. And I always had a lot of empathy, super emotional, more so than what they would had wanted, because they wanted me to be like the tough, macho, stoic guy, which I adopted some of that to myself just because that's how I was raised. But yeah, I've always been left-leaning, naturally speaking. Like naturally, I've always leaned left, but the upbringing made that kind of clashed. My natural disposition clashed with how they wanted to raise me, and it just caused a lot of problems. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of shit that happened I can't even talk about. It's crazy. What the hell? That's crazy. Yeah, for some reason, all the hippies turned into boomer right wingers. I don't know why, because my parents were the same way. They were hippies, and now they're boomers. Just the weirdest fucking shit ever. Maybe I should leave this. Nah, I can just put it back. It's I don't know. That this here. That there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. Yeah, me too, but I was more on about like the shit my parents did. But that's a whole other thing. Why is this not? Oh. Why is? Oh, because I'm not move. I gotta move it. That's. Uh, Personally, I just think right wingers, they're just cowards. They're scared. So a lot of those radio shows, they fear monger. And since right wingers are cowards, they lap it up. They're just really, they don't like freedom because they're scared of anything that's different. They would gladly trade all their freedoms just so everything stays the same, even if it costs them their own freedom, because they're cowards. That's just how the right wing brain works. I think it's another reason why they're really, really obsessed with guns, because holding onto a gun makes them less scared. It's like a flashlight in the dark for them. They're just really scared of everything. It's kind of sad, really. Yeah, they really do, because the people who like I don't know why, but right wingers are really opposed to like facts and like looking stuff up. Like I don't know why that's so difficult for them to do. Like they don't believe in numbers, they don't believe in statistics, they don't believe in evidence reports. I don't understand why they don't. Like, if they don't believe in all those facts, why do they listen to just some random guy yelling about, you know, like fear mongering? What's so? Why is that person's word so important over other people's word? I just don't get it. That's crazy. Holy crap. I'm assuming that's the same ex you had to get away from. Yeah, finding a partner is extremely difficult. Screwed if you do, screwed if you don't kind of a situation. Uh-oh, that's the wrong. There. Rotate this way. Rotating which way. Bend. That's funny. No offense. I mean, the main reason why I'm laughing is because my sister went through something similar. So, oh, that makes sense. What the heck? Maybe it's do this way. No, that doesn't quite work. There. Maybe it's the line. I think it's the line. There we go. That's it. All right. Justin just sent me some sample clips for the voice acting, so I'm gonna go ahead and play those. Hopefully my shit isn't recording right now. It shouldn't be. I'm gonna play them. I'm gonna play them offline because I don't want to spoil it. Let me see. I gotta test this thumb real quick because I don't know if this is gonna work as a proper thumb. It should. Change it. Test it. Switch. See how far the thumb? The thumb goes in pretty. Okay, so we got a problem right here, and it's this edge. Pull that back. It's basically the same thing I did for all the other ones. I'm just gonna delete that, and then triangulate the one corner so it actually looks right, and then fill in the face. I did that backwards. Oops. I think it's that one. There we go. There. That should be good enough. This thing's got really spindly fingers. Also, I screwed up. I can't. This ain't an armature. I can undo that. Ah, fuck. Why is there not enough undos? Why? It's okay. I'll just make a copy. It's a copy anyways. Just like that. Alright. Save before I ruin my life. Alright, I'm gonna go listen to these real quick. Actually, I'm not really going anywhere. I'm still here. Oh, I gotta get my headphones on. I can't hear nothing. They're not labeled, so I don't know what character, because I gave them, yeah, it's a long thumb. It's kind of creepy. I like it. I might make it a little shorter. I don't know yet. I don't know what characters these are, but I gave them some examples of what I'm looking for. So let me try this out. Alright, so... Okay. Alright, his brother, I can see that. I can see that for the Nomad. That I can see that. That does fit. Yeah, I'm streaming. I listened to the things. I think you guys' voices would work. I just gotta, I gotta get to that point where I'm doing the dialogue. But yeah, your brother, I can see him fitting the Nomad's voice, pretty well. And then I think your voice would fit the Secret Agent and the Lizard Man. I think you could do both of those. I'll probably have, if Blindside's up for it, I would like Blindside to do Captain Sanic, but I don't know if he's gonna do Captain Sanic. Because Blindside, he does a pretty good impression of Kratos. I think Spears wants to try and do the goat lady, the sergeant. Alright, crap. Ah. Awesome. What am I doing? I'm like having an error with my brain right now. Selection to cursor offset. Okay, what the heck? That was weird. Right there should work. Just send it over. Send it over Discord if you want to do that. No pressure. Just do it whenever you're ready. I would recommend like writing out a line and like figuring out a line you want to do. Or if you're really lazy, you could just copy a line from some movie you've watched or something. Me and Blindside, we used to play a lot of Dawn of War, so we would be yelling out we'd be copying the voices lines or the characters lines all the time because they're hilarious. It's the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing. It's like D&D. It's exactly like D&D. Just do your best. That's how I treat it, anyways. I just think of a line. Although it's easier when you have a script, because then you don't have to think of the line. You just gotta read it. Doing voice acting on the fly, impromptu, is a pain in the butt. Because that's what I used to do on D&D. I'm not like a professional voice actor or anything. It's just I would do voices on D&D. Yeah, that's how I do it. I think of the character's motive and their disposition. Actually, that's backwards. I think of their disposition first. What is their default attitude and their default energy? I think of that, and then their motive, and then I go from there. It's like, is it a tired character? Is it an energetic character? Is it an angry character? Is it a focused character? Is it a mixture? That's just how I do it. I just make it up as I go. Oh, this is double ends on it, doesn't it? Should have to do a little more work here. I think that's the right way to cut it. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to do it this way. Like that. Cut it like that. Might work. Probably not. Yeah, I can see that. It's a lot. What I would do is I would write down traits for each major NPC. Like the random NPCs, I didn't care. I would just make just any random character ideal I thought up in my head at the moment for the random ones. But for like story characters, I would write down specific traits for each character, so I would remember the energy to channel for them. Each one would have like a primary, secondary. But even then, I would mess up every now and then. I would screw up. Mostly because I didn't have enough time to actually write out a script because we were playing so much. So I had to, a lot of times I just had to wing it. It'll be third person, so shoulder cam. You'll be looking. It'll look similar and play similar to Risk of Rain 2. If you just look up Risk of Rain 2, will play almost exactly the same way. There'll be some exceptions, like my own twists on it. You run around third person cam, shooting monsters, picking up loot. It is a roguelike, just like Risk of Rain 2. If you die, you gotta start a run over. Gotta redo the run. Now, Risk of Rain 2, it had a lot of mini bosses, and there was only one major boss. My game is gonna aim to have more than one major boss. I'm not gonna do the mini boss thing. I don't like mini bosses. Risk of Rain 2 is great. I have a lot of hours in that game. I'm just gonna go with this. I think that's wrapped correctly. I'm not sure. So it starts here. I want this to be one whole piece. I don't want to screw around too much with that. This one should be pretty easy too. It should just be a simple little cut here. And that should be done for that. That should wrap the whole hand. This one should be really easy. Little line straight down the middle should be all I should need for this one. I think. No, just in case, I'm gonna grab the caps. Just in case. I don't want it to skew too hard. That should work, I guess. Should be. Alright, so the arm is done. The arm is done. 100%. Yo, it looks great. Look at these fingers. They're fucking crazy. They're so big. I kind of don't want to change it. Kind of like how big these are. I'm going to leave it for now. And the foot is basically same. It has the same attachment point. Should rotate. Yeah, I already tested that. I don't know why I'm freaking out. I already tested. Alright, the foot would come out here. This foot in quotes, I should say. What the hell? Am I crazy? Okay, I'm just crazy. Anyways. Yeah. And then clean this out because it looks like a freaking mess. Oh my god. The underside of this is hideous. I don't like it. Clean was clean. Clean. Actually, after I clean this, I'm gonna get out of here because my neck kind of hurts and I gotta wake up kind of early. Yes. Also, I'm probably not going to do every individual toe. I'm probably just going to do a bunch of vaguely foot-shaped parts. Just because, I don't know. I don't think I need to animate every single toe. Yeah, I was hurting earlier, which is kind of why I had such a delay with the stream. Yeah. And then we're going to clean this up right here. It's going to be like toe-shaped, yeah. It's going to be like a bunch of different plates on top of each other, and then kind of like a sock. I guess like a robot sock, I guess. I don't know. This is the upper half. And then I got to put the mirror on. I think it's, yeah, okay, we already UV marked it, so I'm just going to mark that. And then he's done. I'm just going to make sure everything is, I got to make sure all the, once the foot's done, he's done. I got to apply all the scales, put all the mirrors on, and then he's ready to go. He's ready to paint. And then all this stuff over here is just extra shit I don't know what to do with. It's there. I'll maybe figure out something to do with it. there's going to be upgrades in the game, so I could probably use these for upgrades. Like relics or something. But he's great. He turned out wonderful. I love this thing. This thing looks amazing. I'm so happy. I am so friggin' happy with this. You can still see the rib cage. Actually, there's a little bit of an error I made here. I just noticed. Fix that, and I just noticed that there's a problem there. But yeah, I am very happy with how this came out, especially the armor. Yeah, I gotta make a lot of like upgrades like you find that increase your stats, because you don't really level up in the game. You kind of like get achievements. I mean, I could add a level system, but it wouldn't really matter, because as soon as you die, you lose all your XP. You have to start over. I don't know. I have to workshop that, because like maybe like you level up every time you beat a level. I don't know. I'll think about it. But I'm gonna get out of here. Bye. Also, thank you. I agree. The armor is sick as hell. I'm really happy.